"Hey Mom, looks like a lot of security people over at Marilyn Monroe's house." She goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. She's just entertaining a very important man of our country." So there's the stories that come with that. So you can appreciate what this program could be about. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Lemmon.
I don't know about this keeping it brief part, because I'm 11 and we tend to do a half hour on hello. First thing that came to mind when I was invited to this lovely event, and it really is a fabulous, it's such an honor to come up here and celebrate with you wonderful people in this prestigious room and sit at this prestigious table with these great people. But the first thing that came to my mind was this sentence. Two Irish guys walk out of a bar. Hey, it could happen. This is fabulous to be able to come here today and celebrate my Irish ancestry. I think one of the things that I love most about the Irish is their sense of humor, and God knows they really need to have one. But and also their penchant for blarney. I mean, the Irish love to tell a story now, don't they? And this ran strong in me. My father made a living out of it. My grandfather was the king of all of it. As a matter of fact, his nickname was Lilac Lemon. Lilac, like the flower. And the reason he got that name was because if somebody came to him and asked him a question that he didn't know the answer to, he'd just go ahead and make one up. He figured if they didn't know the answer, they wouldn't know that he'd made one up. Now, why this scurrilous behavior was such a pleasure to him, nobody knows. But we do know that it earned him the moniker Lilac Lemon because nobody could lie like Lemon. And with that being said, I have now offered my disclaimer for the day. But the honest truth is, like so many people in this great country, I am not just Irish. I have to make this admission right now. I also happen to have some Scottish blood in me as well. And the Scottish are also very, very funny. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell a joke, a Scottish joke, but I think it was just a touch too colorful. And I said that to Lenny. And Lenny said, no, go ahead and tell the joke. I said, no, Lenny, I don't know. It might be a little off. He said, no, go ahead and tell the joke. He said, tell me the joke. I told him the joke. He says, don't tell that joke. The honest truth is I've also got a little English blood in me. So yes, I'm Scots, Irish, and English. And the English are very funny too. You know, anybody who talks like this, you know, that's pretty funny. You know, they're very funny. Oh, better pass me the malt. Yes, of course. That's funny. And the honest truth is I'm not just Scots, Irish, and English. I also happen to have a little French blood in me as well. The French are also extremely funny. It's just that nobody knows it. No, it's true. My grandmother's name was Mildred Noel. How is that for a French name? She called herself Gigi for short, which was short for gorgeous grandma. This woman was a pistol. I mean, my father, this was my father's mother, and a lot of the characteristics he had came from Gigi. I mean, this is a gal, and this is the truth, God's honest truth, no blarney here, who actually had it put in her will that she wanted to be cremated, her ashes placed in an urn, said urn to be placed on the bar at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. This is a gal who gave birth to my father in the elevator of the Newton Wellesley Hospital because she was at a hot gin game and refused to get up from the table when she went into labor. This was a gal whose favorite quote was, "The three greatest things in life are a martini before and a nap after." Where's the father? Maybe we'll meet afterwards, Father. Mary's and our father's there. Well, the honest truth is I'm not just Irish, Scottish, English, and French. I also happen to have some German in me as well. The Germans aren't funny. They're just not funny. I'm married to a gal who's half Italian. Now he loves me. So my kids got plenty of carrots in theirs too. But anyways, with all the trouble in the world these days, it's fun for a moment for all of us to come and kick up our heels and celebrate being Irish, or being Scottish, or being English, or being French, or being Italian, or being German. And where else can you celebrate being all of those things but right here in America? Generations ago, brave men and women with vision, indomitable courage, left their homes to forge a nation. They brought their cultures, their religions, their blood, their sweat. They brought their dreams, and together, we built the greatest country in the world. And as proud as I am of being Irish, you know, maybe that's what today is really all about. So I ask you all to raise a glass and join me in saying, God bless America. God bless America. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our big shot speaker, who I hope is going to be on my team at the Bronx Chamber charity golf event on May 21st, because I've heard he's a hell of a golfer, and I, of course, am a Lemmon and can use all the help that I can get. Rudolph Giuliani was born in the Italian-American enclave of East Flatbush in the New York City borough of Brooklyn in the year of 1944. He was named the Associate Attorney General in the Reagan administration. He was appointed U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York in '83. In '93, he became the first Republican elected mayor of New York City since John Lindsay in '65. And then in 1997, became the first Republican to win a second term as mayor since Fiorello LaGuardia in 1941. During his 2 terms, New York saw a precipitous drop in its crime rate due to the aggressive stance Mayor Giuliani and Commissioner Bill Bratton adopted with their broken windows strategy. He advocated for the privatization of failing public schools and increasing school choice through a voucher-based system, and the overall infrastructure, cleanliness, and economy of the New York City saw a dramatic improvement as Mr. Mayor became one of the most beloved leaders in the city's history. But on September 11th, 2001, Rudy Giuliani became much more than even that. Seemingly ever-present, he served to calm, comfort, and bolster a city that had experienced an atrocity never before witnessed in history. He became the symbol of the quality that best describes how New Yorkers handle the unthinkable, with quotes like, "Tomorrow, New York is going to be here, and we're going to rebuild. And the people of New York, I want to be an example to the rest of the country and the rest of the world that terrorism cannot stop us." Rudy Giuliani, along with all those other brave public servants, some of whom are not with us today, became a hero. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you, Mr. Mayor, Rudy Giuliani.
Very much, Chris. Shall I hold one of these here? Thank you very much, Chris. It's a great pleasure to be with you, and I wanted to sit down. I'm going to be a long while. No, I promise I won't be too long.
The corned beef is too good to admit.
It's fabulous, and it's the best corned beef possible. It's made on an Italian restaurant.